Why do we get offended? Why do we not feel heard when we don't get our way? And why do leaders get butthurt when they get spoken into? And if it's not something they're supposed to do, why do we as leaders get upset about people speaking into our lives, even though those people are off base or somehow wrong? And I'm saying that to myself. I'm not saying that the leaders didn't tell me all these situations. So don't hear the wrong thing. Don't apply this to you because you're going to think it's about you and it's not, because this is happening in multiple places. So anyway, if someone is your pastor or spiritual leader, your presence in that church indicates that you have chosen to place yourself under that shepherd and spiritual care. So if you're in that environment, the responsibility of that environment is the shepherd or the visionary. In the middle of that, when you walk in there, you are submitting your spiritual care to that environment that God has put in his heart. That environment is not made for you to shift unless it's a spiritual healthy thing that you're doing together within the kingdom of God. But if you are there as a Jezebel or a controller or offended believer from the last church or whatever that looks like, and you don't like what's going on, it's because you don't like you, and it's because you're hurt from the last ministry, and that's the way you are paradigming that environment, that church, and that leader, because you're not healthy enough to discern the whole situation properly. And because you're hurt, you want to be soothed and comforted, which is understandable. And you think that will happen by you getting your way. And that's actually the opposite of what you actually need. We need correction. Well, some people come here because I like to worship. That's okay. But if you continue to worship there and learn there and receive ministry there, and you're still sitting under their teaching and their spiritual influence, then they have spiritual authority over you in that place because you've walked in there. If you walked in for the right motive, to receive of the Lord and to give to others and to serve, and not to shift, have your way, find a way for yourself, let your gift make room for you. If your motive is wrong, your outcomes will be wrong. If you're going to visit a ministry for the wrong purpose, to be seen, that's flesh. You're going to reap corruption. I hope you understand that.